going on, Moon Gang? I hope you're having an absolutely fun-filled weekend. And if you're not, don't worry, the world's biggest casino will be opening back up very, very soon. And hey, if you're one of those crypto investors, traders, congrats. You guys have been absolutely killing it lately. We will be talking about that a little bit in this video. The main purpose of this video is I'll be giving a quick update on the two public portfolios, but I'll mainly be talking about the stocks I will be watching this upcoming week, the third full trading week in March, outside of the world of AMC and GME. Of course, I will be watching those two meme stocks. I have quite a bit of money in both of them, but I just want to give you a video basically dedicated to the other opportunities. If you want to know my most recent up-to-date thoughts on AMC and GME, make sure to check out my most recent post. So in this video, it's more of the other opportunities outside of the world of meme stocks. I'll be sharing my positions, my thoughts, all of that good stuff. But before we hop into that, don't forget to join up with the Moon Gang by hitting the subscribe button. If you don't want to miss any of the Monday to Friday live streams or technical, fundamental / portfolio update videos like this, make sure you're going over that bell icon, clicking on it and switching it to always, just so you get a quick notification whenever there's a new piece of content. Also, as a friendly reminder, if you want 2 free stocks, check out that link to Webull. You'll get one for signing up and then another one for depositing $100. You don't hear the word free too often in the stock market, but right now with Webull is one of those rare opportunities where you could get 2 stocks absolutely free. You are guaranteed at least at a bare minimum a free $10, so it's definitely worthwhile to check out. Alrighty, let's hop into it. Let's start with the portfolio update, just so you know. So this is a recount of how the two public portfolios did in the second full trading week of March. So the Webull account is up $7.3 thousand, with GameStop being the #1 winner. If you watched any of my live streams, you know that I had a love-hate relationship with Tesla over this past week. That was actually one of my biggest losers overall. Last week I lost about $3,000 on Tesla trading options, but I'm looking forward to it this upcoming week. I think I'll be able to make some of that back. Of course, we'll be talking about Tesla. And then in the Robinhood portfolio, this is more of just like my AMC GME, where I'm storing a lot, 225 shares of AMC, 18 of GME. On Friday, it was pretty much neutral, and over the week it's up $2,000. So last week it didn't really feel like it, but it was really a winning week. I think we all just wanted it to be a bigger winner with AMC and GME, and I think this upcoming week will definitely have some exciting fireworks. So after this video, definitely make sure to check out the AMC GME update, because I think there are some high volatility and unique opportunities. So that was the portfolio update. Let's quickly talk about the overall market. So this past week on Thursday, what was that, March 11th or something like that? Yeah, March 11th, the president signed the new stimulus package into law, $1.9 trillion. People are already reporting that they're getting their $1,400 checks, which is awesome. Obviously, I believe that this is overall good news for the stock market. There's more money in the system. We were talking with one of my buddies, Max Mayer, and he was saying that he read a poll on CNN that 50% of people receiving a stimulus check are planning on putting all or at least some of that money into the stock market. So there's pretty good reason why on Thursday we hit a new all-time high of 395.65. From more of a technical perspective, I love how we broke above this trend line right here, the one in the red, a nice bullish breakout. Right now we're sitting at some resistance. We're trying to get back up into these 2 white trend lines, this upward channel, which is also actually referred to as a bear flag because they commonly break downward, but that's what we saw back at the end of February. So now we're trying to get back up into that. We're very close to a new all-time high, so of course that will act as resistance, but the main resistance I'll be watching this upcoming week is 400. For the third trading week of March, as of now, for the current information we have, it very much does look like the bull camp is in control. So I'm expecting a lot of green across the board in all your classic blue chip stocks, your investment portfolio. So this is the scenario, the technical scenario we're watching in the S&P 500. Pretty much one of the best barometers for the overall stock market. Resistance, the all-time high, followed by 400, which is the key psychological level. On the downside, I'll be watching this blue trend line. Maybe if we get into this channel, then hopefully this bottom white trend line will start acting as support instead of resistance. But overall, the market does have room to run. The RSI, which is the relative strength index, it just maps bullish against bearish momentum. When it gets very high, that's a lot of bullish momentum. When it gets very low, that's a lot of bearish momentum. So basically, as you can see, it has quite a bit of room to run before it gets overextended, which I think could really align with the test of this $400 key psychological level. So overall, into the upcoming week, as of now, I am my bias is a pretty bullish one ever since this breakout of the red trend line, the stimulus deal. I think there's a lot of reasons to be excited. So let's go over, I guess we could just start really in terms of my biggest position outside of the world of AMC and GME. And right now, that would be my Tesla calls expiring for this Friday, March 19th. So I have 5 contracts. I pay $9.45 each. They expire this Friday. The strike price is $775. We all know about Tesla, leading EV company, celebrity CEO Elon Musk. Couple things to say about that. So before we get into these technicals of Tesla, of really why I got it, there was one fundamental update. So this article was posted on March 13th. Investor sues Elon Musk, Tesla board over erratic tweeting alleging violation of SEC settlement. So this story actually broke on Friday when the market was still live. I mean, I've read over this. I'm no lawyer, so I can't really comment on it. It doesn't seem to really have that much meat or power behind it. So I just wanted to let you know. Here's the main rundown. Investor Chase Garrity filed a lawsuit at the Delaware Chancery Court alleging that Tesla Elon Musk continues to send erratic tweets which violate the settlement with the U.S. SEC. The lawsuit accuses Tesla's board of failing to control Musk for sending the tweets even after the SEC directives, causing the company substantial damage, including billions of dollars in lost market capitalization. Musk's wrongful conduct and the failure of Tesla's board to ensure compliance have caused substantial damage to the company. This was filed originally on March 8th. So I just wanted you guys to know this is out there. Once again, I don't think this has that much power or meat behind it. I don't think it'll, who knows? As the storyline develops, I'll keep you updated. As of now, I just wanted to put it on your radar. But as you saw, I just bought call options, so I'm heavily bullish on Tesla. I'm betting on it going up. As of now, this story isn't bothering me that much, but if it becomes something, I'll definitely keep you updated. So more of a technical perspective. So before, when we were talking about the RSI, when it gets very high, that's a lot of bullish momentum. When it gets very low, like Tesla was recently, that's a lot of bearish momentum. No technical indicators ever going to be perfect, but a lot of people use this as a reversion tool. As in, when it gets very high, they look to take profits or take a short position. When it gets very low, they look for a bounce to create a new position. So as you can see right here, when Tesla was around the 566 area, the RSI was super blown out, but now we're bouncing. And beyond that, not only are we bouncing, but we have a nice technical breakout of this trend line for quite a while. In fact, from February 8th all the way up until March 9th, we were following this trend line down. Recently, we had a breakout. On this breakout, that's when I bought more call options on Tesla. Thus far, it has not really trended in my direction. We've had 3 days of drop. But I'm really looking for this breakout of 700. The next technical resistance is 721. Then we have 744 to 750. That's where I'm looking to unload some of my call options. Once again, obviously very bullish on it. And if things get really trending for me and the bulls are really winning, I'll then be watching 780. If things turn around for me, I will cut the position basically if it comes down and breaks beneath this trend line. Of course, you can't guarantee anything in the stock market, but right now we got a nice RSI bounce. We have a technical breakout of the trend line. In the short, medium, I've always been bullish on Tesla in the long run, but right now with these breakouts, I'm bullish on it on the short and medium term as well. So overall, Tesla is probably one of my biggest watches this upcoming week outside of AMC and GME. My next one is Riot, which is a Bitcoin mining company. Of course, Bitcoin's trading over the weekend. In fact, it made a new all-time high. When I did this update video, we had a lower one. What is the new all-time high? 61,781. Congrats to everyone in Bitcoin. It's killing it. New all-time high. Past this, I think there'll be a little bit of resistance at 65,000, but my main target is that psychological level of 75,000. I am a long-term Bitcoin investor, same with Ethereum, and I'm swing trading Dogecoin. But an extra way that I'm playing Bitcoin is actually through Riot, which is a mining company. So their correlation isn't one-to-one, but it will do better as Bitcoin's doing better. So my position with Riot is, here we go, 2 contracts, 650, expiration date this upcoming Friday, the 19th, $65 strike. With Bitcoin strength over the weekend, Riot closed out the week at 62.81. I have a good suspicion that it's going to gap up when the market opens on Monday above 65, as long as Bitcoin remains to be hold strong above 60,000. Maybe even if there's a lot of excitement, a break above this resistance at 72 and a test of the all-time high. But I'm feeling pretty good about those call options on Riot at this moment in time. It's just a solid Bitcoin play. Other than that, next up, we have Palantir, which is my last new options position. So Palantir is a data analytics company. Above 60% of their revenue comes from the US government. From a technical perspective and world of data analytics and storage, they are many, many years ahead of their closest competitor. I love Palantir, short, medium, long term. I'm invested in it in my private portfolio. And then obviously in this public portfolio, I have some call options on it. These are expiring in mid-March, so I have more time than Riot and Tesla for this play to really work out. My average cost is $1.86. As of now, it's pretty much break even, but it's a little bit of a longer play. Strike price $30. So here's Palantir, similar kind of looking chart actually to Tesla. We finally got a break out of this trend line. It found support. Previous resistance at 25 has now turned into support. So not only is it an important price level, but it's a key psychological price level. So I'm looking for this support to hold, and I'm looking forward to come up and test this next resistance at 29.42. At this point, I would sell a portion of my Palantir position, and then I would let the other portion ride for a gap fill up to 31.24. Once again, those are expiring in mid-April, so I have a lot of time, but Palantir, I mean, in my own account, I bought more in my private account to invest. I mean, I think Palantir, this was unfairly beaten down. I think it's a good company. I think it's good across all the major time frames. I very, very much like Palantir where it's at right now, a solid risk reward setup, and that's why I have the position. So outside of those, all those call options of Riot, Tesla, Palantir, and of course we're still watching AMC, GME, still bullish on them. I did add 2 new positions. I bought some Microvision and I bought some Nano Dimension. Microvision, it's kind of a LiDAR play, so it's another way to play the autonomous EV world. They make those LiDAR detectors or sensors, I should say. So I have 75 of those, and then I bought 100 shares of Nano Dimension. So for this portfolio, these are 2 smaller positions. I just wanted to bring them to your attention. I very much like this breakout on MVIS. Beyond that, it seems to be a pretty decent mid to long-term play just because of the sector that they're in. Right now, there is a big deficit, high demand for LiDAR detectors. So I think Microvision will have a good chance of filling that hole right now. But anyway, from the technicals, I'm basically just risking this 14.20, trying to ride up, see a test of 19.15. Yes, 19.15, then 21, then an all-time high. So that's my plan with Microvision. And then NNDM is a 3D printing company. They're based out of Israel. Usually I don't mess around with companies like this. I really like the sector, but not too long ago they were penny stock. What's unique about Nano Dimension is they have absolutely no debt. They have a lot of cash on hand. So not only are they in a cool sector, 3D printing, which is growing, they're very, very popular in the world of prototyping for manufacturing. But beyond that, we have a nice technical bounce off of 18. It broke above this resistance at 1050. It does look like it's tracking back upwards. My first resistance is 13, and then I'm mainly going to be watching 16. But overall, so I bought some shares of MVIS and NNDM. I'm not looking to really actively trade them this week. I think it's more of like I picked up a good cost basis to ride them out for the long term. So overall, as a quick recap for you, of course, we're watching AMC and GME. I think they will most likely be massive movers coming up this week. Beyond that, I'm paying attention to Tesla, Palantir, Riot, and then I have a small position in Microvision and Nano Dimension. I would love to know your thoughts on all of those stocks individually, and what are the main stocks that you're watching this upcoming week? What do you think will be some surprising movers? I would love to get your thoughts on it on a comment below. Don't forget, you can stay up to date with the Moon Gang. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button, go over to the bell icon, click it, switch it to always. And if you want those 2 free stocks, check out that link to Webull, one for signing up, another for depositing $100. Until I catch you in the next live stream, from me, Chair, and Duckshirt, best of luck in the markets.